In today's world, there is so much pressure on kids who play competitive sports. Parents are so involved in their kids' sports and pressure them to do well. Some kids' parents put so much money and time into their program that the kids feel like they must succeed 24/7. Studies have found that parents can stay involved in their kids' sports and without pressuring them. When parents can find balance between their kids and them playing sports, is a win-win for everyone. Some parents believe you must win at all costs and try to be a second coach to their kids. Parents don't realize how much pressure they put on their kids, but they need to step back and realize what is best for their kids. Pushing kids too much leads to them wanting to quit. Parents should allow, especially with kids who are very competitive, some time out of the year to step away from sports. There are so many reasons why parents should not pressure their kids to excel in competitive sports. Nowadays, kids can start playing competitive sports at the age of 4. Competitive t-ball is now a thing, and kids can start traveling and playing at the age of 4. With all the time that travel ball takes up, kids miss out on childhood memories. Kids with parents who start them in organized sports way too early are likely to quit at a very young age. Instead, parents should let their kids play multiple sports when they are younger so they don't have to play just one sport and get tired of it. Playing one sport all the time risks sustaining overuse injuries. Parents need to realize that kids' bodies are different from adults, and using the same motion over and over can stress kids' muscles and tendons. Parents who pressure kids to commit to one sport causes an emotional burnout. Studies have found that pro athletes played 2 or more sports when they were younger. The American Pediatric Association recommends that parents wait to put kids into organized sports until their teen years and allow at least 3 months out of the year to have a break from sports. So parents should educate themselves about the risk of their kids playing one sport all the time and help balance their kids' lives. Parents who overexert their kids into competitive sports leads to those kids wanting to quit. Kids constantly playing sports stress out about their school and not having time to do their schoolwork. Parents should manage the amount of time kids spend doing sports and how much homework they can do each day. Kids go straight from school to sports and then get home late and have to do homework, eat, and shower and get into bed at a decent hour. Some kids stress trying to do their homework during the school day because they know after school they will not have time because they have to go straight to their sport. Kids get too stressed out and they start to cheat or have others do their schoolwork for them. At a young age, kids learn sports over school because their parents stress their sports over school. Along with stressing out about performance in school, kids also stress about their performance in competitive sports because they don't want to let down their parents. When it comes to competitive sports, more often than not, parents overexert themselves. Some parents have a win-at-all-cost attitude, and it puts pressure on their kids to succeed all the time. Instead of enjoying the game, kids with parents who don't accept losing fear failing all the time. Parents should know when, especially with younger athletes, winning is not everything, but having fun is. When kids can relax and play and have fun, and they play better without pressure. Parents shouldn't stress about playing perfect in order to play college ball. They should teach their kids to work hard and things will fall in place for them. Parents should encourage kids to hustle and play with teamwork and not to play for themselves. No one is going to play perfect every game, so parents shouldn't expect their kids and tell them they should. Kids need supporters, not an extra coach. Losing does not get to most of the kids, but the car ride home does. So whatever happens at the ball field needs to stay at the ball field. Sports should be fun for everyone, not something that everyone should stress out about. Of course, most parents only want what is best for their kid. Kids start to play sports to have fun, but parents begin to pressure them too soon. Parents should allow kids to play without the added stress. Parents want their kids to get college scholarships, so they start grooming them at a young age to play a certain sport and even a certain position. Even if a young athlete is really good at one sport, their parents should allow them to play multiple in order to get experience. Too much pressure leads to kids wanting to quit. To be a college or pro athlete, skill and passion is needed, but when too much pressure is put on a kid, passion is usually lost. And that is why parents should not pressure their children to excel in competitive sports.